Hey, y'all. So, today I'm going to do a little episode on remembering my grandparents. As people, when we get older, we remember things that make us who we are because of special people in our life. And today, even more so than others, I'm remembering my grandmother, Lou, and my grandfather, Jack, just how much that they have embedded themselves in my life. And I hope that to some degree, my kids and my children's children, if they have those, at some point, I hope I'm able to instill something into them that they can bring on past my death as well. So, kind of started thinking about this today. I'm making chicken and dumplings, and my grandmother was the best cook. She cooked, country foods, um, you know, uh, chicken and dumplings and biscuits and hoe cakes and gravy from scratch. And if you guys don't know what a hoe cake is, or what I'm talking about, message me below and I'll kind of go through that with you. But it is one of the best Southern, dishes you could have. But I'm making chicken and dumplings today. So it kind of made me, start thinking about my grandma and, of course, my grandpa too, and knowing that tomorrow I'm going back to work um, as a phlebotomist at a hospital. So, and that's basically a vampire for you guys who don't know. We do the blood work, we come in and draw your blood. So, in my job choice and things that I eat reminds me of them all the time. And my grandparents fostered me learning and knowledge and research back when I was a very small child. So my grandpa, Jack, would sit down with me in the living room and he had this medical dictionary and he would tell me a list of all his ailments, just random stuff, just name it, right? And I was supposed to go through the dictionary and be the doctor and figure out what was wrong with him and come up with a diagnosis and tell him why, and how to fix it. So all of that made me love research, love figuring out things. It made me curious by nature, I think. So all of that, as I get up and go to work tomorrow, and I enjoy every minute of my job, I love what I do. Um, I feel like I'm getting paid for a hobby, and then come home and eat something that my grandmother cooked and be able to share that with others and they enjoy it. To me, that is keeping my grandparents alive, with me. And so today, it's been more of a memory of, hey, wow, I got my job that I enjoy and I got my meal that I'm about to enjoy and just reminding me of my grandparents. So make sure you take time out with your children, grandchildren, do things with them, show them how, you know. Don't just go in the kitchen and cook chicken and dumplings, for instance. Show them how, because that's something that they can bring and show their children and their children's children. And that is how you make a legacy. You guys have a good day.